Welcome back to our series on the cutting edge of military aviation. Today, we're diving deep into the brains of one of the most advanced fighter jets ever built, the F-35 Lightning II. We've talked about its stealth and its multirole capabilities, but what truly sets it apart, what makes it a fifth-generation marvel, is its revolutionary approach to information. We're talking about sensor fusion and networked communications. It's not just an airplane. It's a flying, thinking, and talking supercomputer. So, what exactly is sensor fusion? Imagine you're in a dark room. You can touch the walls, you can hear a faint sound, and you can smell something cooking. Individually, each piece of information gives you a clue. But if your brain could instantly combine all those senses into a single, cohesive picture of your surroundings, you'd know exactly where you are, what's happening, and what to do next. That's what the F-35 does. But on a battlefield scale, the F-35 is covered in an array of advanced sensors. It has its powerful, active electronically scanned array, or AESA radar, which is more than just a radar. It's a highly agile, multi-mode system that can track countless targets, engage in electronic warfare, and even act as a high-bandwidth communications hub. Then there's the electro-optical targeting system, or EOTS, tucked under its nose. This is like a super-powered pair of binoculars, providing high-resolution imagery, infrared search and track, and laser designation for precision strikes, all without giving away the jet's position. But the real magic is the Distributed Aperture System, or DAS. This consists of 6 high-resolution infrared cameras mounted around the aircraft, giving the pilot a complete 360-degree spherical view of the world. It sees everything, day or night. It can spot the heat signature of an incoming missile from miles away, track ground targets, and even allows the pilot to literally look through the floor of their own aircraft. When you see pilots with those incredibly advanced helmets, this is why. The DAS projects this 360-degree view directly onto the pilot's helmet visor. If the pilot looks down, they don't see the cockpit floor. They see the ground below them. It's like having X-ray vision. Now, here's the fusion part. The F-35's central computer, its brain, takes all this data from the AESA radar, the EOTS, the D, and its advanced electronic warfare suite, and combines it. It filters out the noise, cross-references the information, and presents the pilot with a single, unified, and easy-to-understand picture of the entire battle space. Instead of looking at multiple screens showing radar contacts, thermal images, and electronic signals, the pilot sees one simple, integrated display. An enemy aircraft isn't just a blip on a radar screen. It's a clear symbol on a map, identified, tracked, and prioritized. The system tells the pilot what it is, where it is, and whether it's a threat, long before the enemy even knows the F-35 is there. This level of situational awareness is unprecedented in the history of air combat. It dramatically reduces the pilot's workload, allowing them to focus on making tactical decisions rather than trying to interpret raw data from a dozen different sources. This concept is often called the God's eye view. The pilot is no longer just a pilot. They are a battle space manager. They see the entire chessboard, not just the pieces directly in front of them. This is a monumental leap in capability. A pilot in a legacy 4th-generation fighter has to work hard to build their They listen to the radio, interpret their radar, and try to piece together a mental map of the fight. An F-35 pilot has that map handed to them, in real time, with everything already labeled. It is the difference between navigating with a paper map and a compass versus using a GPS with live traffic updates. But the F-35 doesn't just keep this incredible picture to itself. That's where networked communications come in. The Lightning II is designed to be a quarterback in the sky. It uses a stealthy high-bandwidth data link called the Multifunction Advanced Data Link, or MA. This allows a flight of F-35s to share their fused sensor data with each other seamlessly and silently. Let's paint a picture. Imagine 4 F-35s flying a mission. One F-35 might be using its radar to track a group of enemy fighters 50 miles away. Another, flying in a different position, might be using its EOTS to silently monitor ground targets. A third might detect a surface-to-air missile site in Misiones with its electronic warfare system. Through MADL, all 3 pilots see the exact same, complete picture. The pilot closest to the ground target sees the air threats that their wingmen detected, and vice versa. They are all looking at a shared, common operational picture. This means they can coordinate their actions with a level of synergy that was previously impossible. They can divide tasks without even speaking. One pilot can hand off a target to another pilot's weapon system. For example, an F-35 in the rear could detect a threat and send the targeting data to a wingman further forward, who can then launch a missile without ever turning on their own radar, remaining completely electronically silent and hidden. This networked approach makes a formation of F-35s exponentially more lethal and survivable than the sum of its parts. They operate as a single, cohesive entity, a pack of wolves that shares its senses. And it doesn't stop with other F-35SA. The jet is designed to be a central node in a larger network, sharing its unparalleled situational awareness with other assets on the battlefield. Through various data links, the F-35 can send its fused sensor picture to other aircraft, like F-16s or FA-18, upgrading their lethality. It can provide targeting data to ships at sea, to command and control centers on the ground, and even to individual soldiers. It hoovers up information, makes sense of it, and then distributes that critical intelligence to everyone who needs it. This transforms the F-35 from just a fighter or a bomber into a powerful intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance platform. It can penetrate deep into enemy territory, thanks to its stealth, and map out the entire electronic order of battle, identifying and locating every enemy radar, missile battery, and command post, then share that information with the entire force. This is a game changer. It means that every asset, from a legacy jet to a naval destroyer, becomes more effective simply by being on the same network as an F-35. The combination of stealth, sensor fusion, and networked communications creates a cycle of dominance. Stealth allows the F-35 to get close and gather information without being detected. Sensor fusion turns that information into a clear, actionable picture. And networked communications share that picture, making the entire friendly force smarter, faster, and more lethal. It's a capability that adversaries simply cannot match right now. So, when you think of the F-35, don't just think of a sleek, stealthy jet. Think of it as the most advanced information gathering and distribution machine ever to take to the skies. Its greatest weapon isn't a missile or a bomb. It's information. By seeing everything, understanding everything, and sharing that understanding with Renelege forces, the F-35 fundamentally changes the nature of modern warfare, ensuring that its pilot and everyone on their team has a decisive advantage. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the F-35's brain. It's a complex topic, but it's the key to understanding what makes this jet so special. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Let us know in the comments what you think about the F-35's information dominance. See you next time.